Hello, welcome to RC Nerd. Right, today is a little lesson in how to make LEDs. I did one before, but it was too long, so instead of me making one, I'm going to talk you through it. First of all, you need to know what resistors to use. I use these resistors, which are the colour scheme on them. I think it's blue, green, brown, black, blue, brown, which these are the 12 volt. You need to get 12 volt resistors or 9 volts. I usually get the 12 because then if I need to power it up with a different battery like a 3 cell, I know they're not going to pop the lights, so there you go. You're going to need one of them. Blue Peter time is one I prepared earlier. Right then. I've got one here that I've already done to give you an example, but I'll show you one instead. Right then. On your actual diode, i.e. LED, you have two legs. As you can see there, oh sure. As you can see there, and you notice that this is a yellow one. We get clear ones as well, as you know. The clear ones are, you have to find out which is which, because there's no way. People say there's a way of knowing which colour it is, but I've never found out, and I'm doing a bloody course on it. So yeah, that's a coloured one, there's a clear one. Right then, you've got two size legs there, haven't you? You've got an anode and, oh, what do you call that again? Wait a minute, I always forget the name of it. I'm doing a course at the moment, so I'll be able to talk to you in bloody technical. Anode and cathode, which I better say as positive and negative. The resistor always goes to the anode. The anode is the main drive behind the voltage that lights the LED. So you get one of them. What you do then, you get your resistor. You can either we can either put it on here like that. So if I get, yeah, let me just stop and I'll show you what I mean. Right, so as you can see, I've got the diode on the actual stem. Now I've put a bit of flux on, and now I'm going to apply a bit of solder. The flux does it gives it more of a wet bond instead of it having a dry fix. So this will just so what we do is stick it on under there. You can be as prejudgmental as you want. If you want to go that little bit extra, there you go. Right. We now have the resistor on the diode or the LEDs. You can see how it works. And then what you do, you clip off the top of them. Fill up. Let's turn it off. Turn the top off. Right then.
Insert 250 pence pieces. I don't think we should let this experience bring us down. What's so wrong with dirty clothes anyway?
Yeah. You know what they say? Dirty pants, clean bolting.
Right then. So now we've got the actual diode on. Next I'm going to show you what it looks like with the wires on, and then I'll talk to you about heat shrink. Right, after you've done that, you should have something that looks a little bit like, yeah, wait a minute. can't get it to focus, can we? There you go. It doesn't look much, but now we're going to talk about heat sinks. You need a heat sink that's going to go over here and over there to stop the communication, the actual plus and minus touching. It's obvious, isn't it? So what I'm going to use is a 3.5 by 40mm heat shrink, which is this one. And what you do, you can either trim it to size, but I've just bought a new box, so I'm pretty generous with the first lot. So viewers, if you ever have any diodes off me and they've got this new look, it means I've changed my ways. I changed my ways quite a lot on this, so don't worry about it. Right, put that on there. So, and then what you do, easy peasy, just run the lighter across it. Don't be sitting in the same spot for more than once. You'll end up either desoldering your work, or, you know, and then what I do, I just have a quick look at it. Yes, I'm happy with that. Right, so then I get a bigger one. I only do this for people who've got aeroplanes because this seals the actual unit together. So, right, what I do now, I've now put a big one over it. Let's have a look now what we're doing. Right. I'm going to get this all ready and tight together, and yeah, it seems to be going all well. Here you go. There you go. If you can see that. Remember, it's just a little yellow lights in your low power one. Not very high anyway. Right then. There you go. So there you go. England still has it. That's how you do it, mate. So you need to get your resistors right. You have to get 9 to 12 volt resistors here. You can either put the resistor there or halfway down the length of the wire, wherever you're happy to put it. Don't have to stick by what they do, but there's a yellow one made now. That's for another job I can make. Right, also flux. Recommended for any fiddly jobs because the solder instantly hits it and it binds with it, so you must have flux to do that. There's no way you're going to do it hot, or I call it dry soldering. You're just going to damage the actual LED and most probably won't even work. But there you go, everybody. That's my little intro to how to make LEDs. This is the 127p heat shrink wrap that I get from online, and they've got all sorts in there. I've got enough in there. I've got thick ones to, you know, make myself, well, better than I've got, and also I've got a little storage case in there out. So yeah, so make sure you got heat shrinks, the right resistor, right diodes, and if you're going to rig it also, if you've got a third channel, I've made these so I can show you these. These are what I make as well. These are for plugging lights into your actual, see that? Into your receiver. So you've got two, as you can see. This is for was it a light box I'm working on at the moment? Yeah, this is a light box, so literally you could plug that in there and have another one of them that side, so you'd have two. You could plug one in and have the LEDs at the other end, but I think my Goliath said it done, so I'll do a video what I mean on that soon. But there you go, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a good evening, have a good weekend, and I'll see you soon. Remember, please sub and please comment below. Any advice you want, or any help, or any ideas, please comment below. Trolls will be killed.